Hello, my friends. Welcome back to 1111 Outdoors. Today we're going to be talking about EDC pens, and one of my favorite EDC pens is the Open Mini. I'm a big fan of Olight. If you followed my channel, you probably picked up on that. I think they make the best flashlights out there, and I've owned all the big names. My humble opinion, I carry Olight. I think they're the best, and I have multiple models, and I have never had an issue with any of them. So, I stand behind Olight. When I heard that they came out with a pen, well, they had my curiosity, and I looked into it, got a good look at it, and then they had my attention, because this is an outstanding looking pen. It is ballistic in so many ways. It just looks like a full metal jacket. You have these hollow rifling here, which is just fantastic. You have the overall shape all the way to the end. It has this very jacketed look to it. There's even a brass primer on the rear. I haven't heard any other reason why this is here other than to lend itself to the fact that this pen looks like a bullet. I love this pen. I love it so much I got one for every light that I have. And they color match so well with the Olights. It's just fun to do. I really love it. I get up in the morning, make my coffee, and I set out my loadout for the day. I pick all my EDC, and to me, that's just part of the fun. That's one of the things of my day that I really enjoy, is just laying out what I'm going to carry for the day. And there's only two things that have really dethroned pretty much everything else in my EDC, and one of those is obviously the Leatherman Arc. When I got the Leatherman Arc, I just can't seem to bring myself to carry anything else. It is, in my opinion, pretty much the evolution of a multi-tool. It works so well. The other thing is this pen. I don't know what it is about it, but I just don't want to carry anything else. I carry one of these in whatever color I'm carrying every day. I just love it. And it's extremely easy to carry. This thing weighs in at 0.42 ounces. At that weight, you don't even know you have it on you. You really don't. The length is only 3.66 inches, or 93 millimeters. The diameter is 0.39 inches, or 9.8 millimeters. And it's a ballpoint 0.7 millimeter pin. And it has an L-type bolt action. Everything about this is ballistic. It's a fantastic little pin, and it's fun to fidget with. I'll just sit there and do this. And the good thing is, it's not so loud that it gets on people's nerves. This pen is a lot of fun. I really enjoy carrying it. The length on it is pretty good in my opinion, unless you had just extra large hands. Like I have large boxy hands, but unless you have just super large hands, you'll probably be able to get some use out of this. It like lands right there, and it's very comfortable. I mean, I can jot down a list, I can do a quick sketch, I can leave a note for a friend, whatever the EDC pen needs to do in that moment, this thing fits the bill. I have no complaints. Some people say they wish it was a little bit longer. For me, I don't know. I think it's probably about as long as it needs to be. But if you did want it a little longer, well, you can rejoice, because they just came out with the Open Mini2. There's a few changes here, most of which is the length. You have that extra length. But other than that, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous in totally different ways. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to replace this, because I love them both for completely different reasons. This one, the Open Mini2, just has a completely different look, but it is so sleek and so stylish that I'm in love. I love it. If you notice, it has a S-style bolt action on it. And this is interesting, because if you go forward, you get the ink. As you can see, I haven't even used this one yet. It's part of a set that I'm going to show you in a second, and I think you'll really love this set. You have ink on this end, and if you engage it to the rear, you have a pencil. And I think this pencil is pretty outstanding. I've done a few sketches with the black one. I've been carrying the black one. But I've done some sketches, and you can tell, I probably should show you that one. Hold on, let me take a look. Put this away. I'll put that away, and I'll pick up the one that I've been carrying. I wanted to show you the orange one because I was showing you the orange one in the original model. But you can see from this black one that I have been carrying it and drawing with it, and the lead has not shown that much wear. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, it writes very, very well. I really like this. You can sketch. If you're one of those people like me, I work in engineering, and I sketch all the time. So you can sketch in your pencil, and then you can come over to the pen side, and you can complete, you can follow what you were doing with the pen. And this pen writes extremely well. Every bit as good as its original model. Now, here's the cool thing about this pen and its release lately is they came out with a set. And the set is, this is nice. This is what I love about Olight. They really appreciate your business. Best customer service ever. I've only had to deal with them a couple of times, and they are fantastic. If you ever need support, they're awesome. But here's the set. And if you'll notice, this is a limited edition. So if you're wanting to get this set, probably need to get your hands on it pretty quick because these things go pretty fast. This is the seasonal set of the Olight Open Mini 2. Now tell me that isn't gorgeous. Look at all these different pens. And they represent a season like winter, summer, fall, spring. They're beautiful. This is a beautiful set, and it comes with extra lead because the lead that I showed you in the rear of the pencil, it can be unthreaded and you can put a new tip in and you can get replacement tips for it. That's pretty nice. This is an excellent little set. If you wanted to spoil someone in your life and get them a gift and they were a fan of pens or a fan of Olight, this is a good way to go. I mean, I don't know anyone who would not be super happy with this set. These are outstanding pens. Now, that's the Olight Open Mini and the Olight Open Mini 2. I can't tell you how happy I am with this purchase, and I purchased this with my own money. I want to go ahead and say that. I do not get these things for free. I work for my money. I work hard, and I invest in these with my own hard-earned money. So, if you're interested in an EDC pen that really rocks, this is it. I think you'll be happy with it. If you like having both a pencil and a pen in one small EDC easily carried package, this is it. The cool thing about this is I think they might introduce some type of implements to go in here. Like, I don't know, people have talked about maybe a glass breaker, though I don't know how practical that is. For me, I would like to see a scribe, like a carbide scribe. I work with a lot of metal, and I think a scribe would be pretty amazing. So, who knows? Maybe this is the first generation of something that's really going to take off. I love the mini pens. I'm a big fan of the smaller lights. I don't like to carry bulky things. Like, I have some larger Olight pens, and I've carried them, but I prefer the smaller ones because I don't like to carry a whole bunch of stuff when I'm out and about. So, what do you think of the Olight Open Mini 2? You like it? You like the original one better? Let me know in the comments below. I would like to hear your feedback on this. And also, I'd like to say, like I said before, I purchased this stuff with my own hard-earned money. And the only way I can bring this stuff to you is if I have your support. And I like to think that I do. And I like to think that we're building a community here of people who like to share things like this. So all I ask you to do is to like and subscribe this video. That's it. And in return, I will post as many videos as I can on a wide range of things that I think will add value to your life. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your subscription if you've given it to me. Thank you for liking my video if you've done that. And if not, just thank you for spending time with me. This is 1111 Outdoors. We'll talk to you soon.